Here we are at Snetterton. It's Sunday morning, and you can see by the blue sky behind me and the sun, the fact that I'm in a shadow, that it is sunny. We had quite an eventful day yesterday. Seems to be quite flat out the entire day, and you know, with some highs and lows, shall we say. But it was a good day, a good team day, I would say. But today is a new day, and we've got 4 races today. The races today are slightly longer, at 21 miles each, and we're running the 300 circuit here. So the 2 Thunderbike Sports and 2 mini twin races. So we're going to send Will out in warm-up at the beginning, just to get a few laps in. We had problems with the bike yesterday. We've been working on it, and at the end of the day he came in. He was really quite slow because of bike setups. We've got the Pirelli tyres on, and we normally run Continentals, and so we're going to send him out and warm up with the bike sort of reset back to where it should be, with the Continental, with the Pirelli tyres on. If he doesn't get on with them, then we're going to have to go back to the Continentals, because he was quite a bit slower than he should be. He couldn't get the power down out of the corners. The back end was spinning up. You can even see he had some chicken strips, for those of you who know what they are. And they're the little gaps on the very rim of the tyre that don't get worn out because you're not leaning over far enough. So we're going to send him out to warm up, and hopefully that will help us prepare for the races and make sure that the bike is all whole and complete as it should be. So hopefully you have a good day. The other thing I probably should add, as it's first thing in the morning, is that because it got so wet yesterday, I think the microphone on my phone is having a small little problem. So if my voice isn't as clear as possible, probably as it should be, or as quiet, that's the reason why. And also I apologise for the length of the vlog yesterday, because it was so eventful. I couldn't upload it to the length, the size it was, so I had to split it into 2. So there's a part 1 and part 2. Make sure you watch both. I'm sure if you watch one, you'll work out that there is another. So I hope you enjoyed yesterday's vlog, even though, and apologise it was quite long. So Will's just headed out for a short warm-up practice session. This is really just to shake down the bike a bit and make sure that we've got the settings back to where they should be after the problem we had yesterday. Okay. Well, you only get a couple of laps or so. Anyway, Will came in. He wasn't overly confident in the bike still. It wasn't running quite right. So we made a minor change to it, and he's going to do the first race on those Pirelli tyres, and see what sort of how he gets on in the race conditions. So
Of course, when he got down to there, I front brake, was it?
Well, Will's just heading out for the first race of the day. It's a mini twin race, and so we'll see how he gets on with that. So we're halfway through the race now. We'll start in 10th. He had a cracking start, got up to 8th, and he's running in 8th at the moment with a battle with a guy right behind him. The sort of 7th, 8th, 9th piece are relatively close together. Although the guy in front has just opened a bit of a gap, and the guy behind's quite close. So, you know, he's in a bit of a battle there. Hopefully he's having fun and enjoying himself. So last lap, Will's in 9th. He's very much on his own. He's in a solid place, and so we're just waiting to see how he gets on. We'll watch the last as he comes over the line in a minute. Here's the leaders. Here comes Will. So we're just waiting for Will to come back. It looks like it was a good solid 9th at the end of the day, putting in some good fast laps, although the lap time dropped off towards the end. I think he knew he was on his own, so he wasn't pushing himself overly hard. I think he was just bringing it back. So we'll see what he says when he comes back. So the sound you can hear behind isn't just Mason. But Will's been pulled in for dyno, so he's getting his bike, this horsepower checked basically, because it's a regulation for the mini twins. How are you, Mason?
Yeah, not too bad, not too bad. Come and visit you fast boys this weekend. Try and keep my eye in, hopefully come back next year.
Good. We're looking forward to it.
Yeah.
We've got a spare bike in there, you could just put some leathers.
Well, I should have brought my levers, but unfortunately I ain't got no race licence this weekend, so unfortunately can't race. But yeah, I'll be out there and Will can give me a show round next year now. So.
I don't think it'll be quite that way down.
Well, he's getting quick, and he's got 72 brake now as well. So
yeah, well, allegedly he's just come off the dyno, so hopefully we're okay.
I'll have a cheeky word with him.
Yeah. Just headed out there for the first Dunlop Sport race today. So Andy Kite go there as well, and so he's got out the Pirelli tyres. He's not getting on too well with them. I think they're different, and they have a different profile to the Continentals. So he's going to run this race on them, and then we will re-evaluate and maybe run the afternoon on a set of Continentals. So. Yeah, so we'll see how he gets on with this race. So Will had a good start. He's in a pack, a big group. He's on the back of that pack at the moment. He's running 12th place. He started 10th, so he's lost a couple of places. Problem is a lot of the other bikes have more horsepower and therefore they just get him on the straight, so but he's doing alright. His lap times are pretty consistent, so we'll see how the race pans out. We're about halfway through. So Will's just gone over the line. He's on his last lap and he's standing 12th place. He's on his own very much now, and the guys in front have just opened up a small gap, and but he's still not putting in his fastest laps. The last 2 laps he's his fastest in the race, so he's obviously on his own. He's spending the timing wisely, and yeah. So we're just waiting for the checkered flag now. So we're just waiting for her to come back. That race was quite exciting, and Will ended up finishing in 12th position. And the last 3 laps, each one was faster than the one previous. So he put his fastest lap on the very last lap. So it's a good result, and Andy Kite was a little way, but just a short way behind him in 13th as well. So just waiting for him to come back and see how he felt about the Pirellis this time round.
So. 11.5 in the end.
Was it 11.5 or 11.4?
11.5, the last one on official, yeah.
Okay.
Andy did an 11.9 and took an extra place. He came across the line, but 2 behind you, so I gave him a +2. So hopefully he saw it, and then he took some guy in front of him.
How was that, Will?
Yeah, all right. Starting to get used to the Pirellis. Wouldn't mind trying the Conti again.
This is a comparison. Yeah. Looking at all the hero marks down with Will's leathers. They're looking a bit second-hand these days, aren't they? Looks like he's used them quite well. But we keep repairing them, and they keep functioning very well. So he's tested them again this weekend, and they're all good. Well, Will's just heading out there now for his next mini twin race. He's on the Continental tyres. So we put him back on a set of Contis and leave the settings on the bike exactly where they were. So we're going to back to that comparison. He'll see what they feel like, what the difference between the tyres. halfway through the race, and well, started well, but he's dropping down a lot of positions. His lap times are quite a bit lower, so we'll have to wait and see what he says when he comes back in, or he may have another problem or another issue. So the leader's just coming over the line now, so we're just well, Will's just taken the last lap flag. You can just see the flag there, and he's in 16th position. He's just put in a faster lap than he's been all race, but it's still a couple of seconds down on what he was in the previous race. So obviously things aren't going as well for him as we'd like, but as he's going a little bit slower now than he did earlier. So we'll have to wait until he gets back in, and we can work out where the issue is and why he's struggling a little bit. But hopefully he's had a good race. Hopefully he's enjoyed it as well. Looks like he's had a good track battle as well. So the last lap was a bit faster again. It was a little bit off his time earlier, but it was much closer to it. But it looked like he came in 16th place. But it looks like he also has some good battles, as you probably saw. He was just catching the guy in front right there, and then as he came across the line. Yeah, let's see what he says when he comes back.
I'm absolutely dead.
Well, we'll soon be going out in the last race of the day, which is his second Thunderbike Sport race. He's qualified down in 13th, so he's a little way further back. Good Andy Kite, he's on the front row for the first time, so 10 places ahead of Will. So hopefully between them they'll have a good race, and we'll see how they get on. So we're back on the Conti tyres. We've checked the bike over, small tweak to bring it back to Conti setting. It's just a small tweak, but hopefully it'll be enough to give Will a bit more confidence. And yeah, so we'll see whether that makes a difference. Midway through the race now, and Will started in 13th. He dropped down a couple of places actually on the opening lap. I don't know what happened, but he's crawled back up to 12th now, and is lapping similar times to the guy in front. So we're just sort of looking to see how it goes. You know, there's a big gap between him and the people in front as well. So you know, it's probably too big gap for him to fill. But let's hope he's enjoying. He's about to have about 3 of them for that 12th spot at the moment. So let's see how he's getting on. Well, Will's in a battle with another rider for 12th place. They just came over the line side by side. You can see the last lap flag. Neither rider on the last lap. So yeah, he's just putting his fastest lap of the race. And we'll just see how he gets on in this last lap. Andy Kite. Well, he was in quite a dog battle, quite a few exchanges of position with the guy in 12th place. But on that last lap, the guy got him, and I think Will knew he had a gap behind, so he just backed off and brought it home rather than knowing that he couldn't get it back. That's what it looked like from where I'm standing. Obviously, I don't know, so Will got 13th, Andy Kite came in 10th. Yeah, so that's good, and so we'll just wait for Will to come back. He may give a different account from what I speculate, and great.
Made it.
How was that, Will?
All right. Yeah. Good.
Good battle for the with the other guy.
Yeah, he well deserved that one.
Well, that was a good challenging race for Will. We've had a bit of a challenging weekend, I have to say. Last year we had one at Donington. This year it seems to have been here at Snetterton. But you know, these are good times to learn from, and we've learned a lot more about the bike and how it handles. We've learned a lot more about tyres and whether to use Pirellis or Contis, although I think there's still some confusion there as well, because actually Will did go faster on the Pirellis, has to be said. So, you know, but we also know that the second wet bike, our second bike, goes very well in the wet as well as the main bike. Well, so let's just say Will goes very well in the wet. but that's good to see that bike performing as good as the main bike. So you know, it's been an interesting weekend with lots of challenges throughout. Our next weekend is going to be at the second weekend in July. That's the 13th and 14th. We're at Brands Hatch. It's the Brands Hatch Grand Prix circuit, not the small, it's the big circuit. So that's going to be quite an interesting one to come along to. So if you'd like to come along to that, do get in touch. It'd be good to see you there. It could be a crowd, and it's always a good event, that one. So do let us know if you wanted to come along, and we'll see you soon.
I'd live like I'm not scared.